So from the dashboard screen, you navigate to the various areas of the system, either by using the menus from the top here or clicking various shortcut buttons. So if I wanted to look at a list of all the catalogues, I would go to the catalogues menu and then click list all catalogues. That would then show me the list of all the catalogues, and then to obviously look in one in more detail, I can simply double click on that and it would load the details. Go back to the dashboard screen, go to dashboard home, click dashboard. If I wanted to go to my accounts screen, I go to the accounts and go to accounts dashboard, and that would load the accounts. Go back to the dashboard home screen. Now you'll notice against some of these menus are some shortcut keys. So if I look at accounts, you can see we've got an F9. That means rather than going to the menu and selecting accounts dashboard, I could simply hit the F9, that's the function 9 button on my keyboard, and that will take me to the account screen. So similarly, to go back to the dashboard, rather than going to dashboard and saying dashboard, you can see that we've got the escape key as a shortcut. So from the account screen, I could simply hit the escape key on my keyboard, and that will take me back to the dashboard screen. There's other shortcut buttons down the bottom here for collections due today, due tomorrow, other collections, etc. So rather than going to my drops and collections and saying collections are due, I'll go back to my dashboard. I could have just clicked the collections due today button and that will take me there. You'll also notice that there was a shortcut key as well in brackets F3. If I look at the drops and collections, you can see there we've got F3 as well. So I could have hit the function 3 button on the keyboard and that would have taken me to the same area. So as you get to know the system more and more, it's very easy to move from screen to screen. But until you're familiar with it, everything is accessible from these menus at the top here. So if I wanted to list all of my orders, I go to orders, catalogue and social media orders, and then list orders, and then completed orders or ready for delivery, waiting for products, orders to be processed. And you can see that the orders to be processed and waiting for products are ready for delivery, because they're quite a frequent list you'll be going to, they've got a shortcut as well. So simply if I wanted to go to completed orders, click on that and that will take me to that screen. To get back to the dashboard, just hit the escape key and we go back to there. So if I wanted to see what orders I'm waiting to deliver to my customers, I can hit the F8 key and that will take me straight to that screen. So as you get more and more familiar with the system, you'll be able to move from screen to screen very quickly. The other thing I want to talk about on this video is the basic system settings. So if we go to system settings and general system settings, these settings here have been set by us generally for access to the system, and you don't really need to worry about that. The main thing is the Betterware company details that we've set up for you. So to view that in more detail or to change anything, simply double click on it and then you'll be able to see your distributor number that we've added in for you, the name, your name and your address. Now if this needs to be changed, simply change it here. And this is where all your day slips and your invoices to your customers takes the information from. So you can see here we've got our website or your website and we've put in the QR code for that. If that should change, simply just change that to the URL that you want and import the relevant QR code. Similarly, if you've got a Facebook page and you want that to be noted on your invoices to your customer, put in the URL of your Facebook page and then import the QR code. Now, if you don't already have that, you can create a QR code by clicking on that and then go to the website. The system will then take you out of Catalogue control temporarily and load up your web browser so that you can generate a QR code. Once that's been generated and downloaded onto your computer, you can import that simply by saying import QR code, locate where you saved it, highlight it, and then just open, and it will paste it into there. Similarly with your signature, we'll have already pasted a signature in for you, but if you want to change that, simply click import signature, find the one that you want, and bring that in. Head office details, website, opening times, etc. That's automatically populated as you load your system. So if that should change, we change it on our system here, and that will change automatically on your own system. Pioneer, team leader, and my team leader, really just for your own information. If we'd have known who your pioneer was and your team leader, we will put that in for you. But if you want to change that or add more details, simply just type that in. It doesn't have any effect on any printed material, purely on what's displayed on your dashboard home screen for your information. Then the only other area that you need to add in is if you want to take bank transfers from your customers, you can have your bank details printed onto your sales invoices. So you simply type in your bank name. So if I just put Mr. 7, so that's what your bank account is called. The sort code of your bank, so 01072, and then your bank account number. So once those details are in, that will then be printed on your sales invoice so that if a customer wants to pay you by bank transfer, they've got the information there to do that. So once you've made any changes to this, simply click the Save button. You'll then return back to the system settings and then click Finish Save, and then you'll go back to the dashboard screen. So you can see now that it started to populate the Pioneer team leader details as a team leader that we put in there. And if we go to our forms and dayslip labels, you'll see that it now will know who you are when we print those off. So if we select collection day and then print that out, it will have your details on there. So that is your basic system settings and navigating around the system.